Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami. The #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
throwing on third down. Ward taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
10 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
1st and 10, and they give it to Powell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Titans first down.
On play action, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 42-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Ashton Jelani. An 8-yard loss on the play.
In motion, Okonkwo. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, we used to have a saying like the only guys who didn't have a bad game were the guys who didn't play. So here you are as the quarterback putting a lot of the offensive success on your back. And the game just doesn't go your way. You're not seeing it right. The coverage is not. Whatever the case may be, he certainly didn't have his best performance last week. But that is over. He needs to move forward, turn the page. Today is a great opportunity for a bounce back and try to lead his team to a big victory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Titans will take over possession here at the 44.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get back to the the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Duffy on the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up
Play
second
action.
down
Ward
at the 42-yard line.
moving to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun on third down. Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
On the handoff, Pollard trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drop. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble, and give them a new set of downs. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Every once in a while, Mike, you a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. He tries to get to the edge but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1.
Third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And on third down, that ball incomplete. On comes with the punter now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect it.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Sebastian Joseph Diggs in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
DK to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he'll get this up to the 44. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Matt Araiza now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Ward going to keep it here on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Ward. In trouble and Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. The Titans sending out their punter as they are forced to kick for the sixth time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes back. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll try and get there, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. Now, Mahomes. To the right side in the hands of Rice. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. He'll step up and run this. And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and
to throw is Mahomes. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Bengals win their 4th straight as they get the victory here.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Look at him go! Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. He is taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Ward. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
It's 3rd down. It's a passing down. You know they're going to bring pressure. We've seen it time and time again. But as we've seen, this offensive line, they just haven't been able to handle the different looks the defense has thrown at them, and the sacks keep piling up.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. That's on the rookie first-rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
22-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Titans.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Play action. Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Titans, nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, here's Pollard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop.
Day on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. 3rd, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Patrick to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 21, Titans nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, here's Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28
That
yards.
throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Ward. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here? This is third and forever. They send Ridley in motion. Third and long. Here's Ward. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They snap it to Ward. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Third and inches.
A gain of 13.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
First and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Here's second and 8.
46-yard line.
Mahomes back. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 16 yards. And
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
they run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one from 54 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd down. On play action, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try it now with Spears. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Ward. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To throw is Ward. He's going to try it here again. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory.
He was
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Second and 12 at the 16-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.